What's up, guys? So today we're back on a site. Got the Mini here. I got the skid steer just warming up right now. Dropped the trailer off probably yesterday. Machine's off yesterday. I was here for a couple hours this morning. When I say a couple hours, probably like an hour. I just started it. So basically, what we got? Let me fire this one up quick. So basically, we got one part is this has got to come down, which Lowell 9 is gonna be taking care of that with the Takuchi over there. And then our job is to basically all this brush here, and if you could see, there's barbed wire fencing all along. If you could get a better look. Like this barbed wire all along the hedgerow. As you can see, it was all along this side too. And I took all of it out from here down to the tree. I don't know if you can see it where the like the stream is. And I started clearing out this brush. I got to eventually clear out all this brush to open it up. And then as well as this brush once I get this cleared out. And then it's a mess from the combine coming through here and the tractors from the farmer. Probably gonna have to clean this up and stone it in the future, but the guy really likes rocks, so I was picking out some rocks for him and laying them out, and eventually gonna bring them up front and then use them for decoration or something. But we got all this tore out. It's just a mess because the barbed wire is getting all tangled in the brush that's already there. So it's just a pain getting it out of it and separating it, and then it snaps because it's old and rusty. So I'm trying to separate it the best I can in these piles. So that's like, that one's got barbed wire, that's barbed wire. The first one's brush, this one's barbed wire. And then I'm gonna go through and scrape all this brush. And then there's a place in the back, almost fell. There's a place in the back I'm just gonna put it, and then we'll just have a burn pile. And then the barbed wire will kind of separate and put in the dumpsters. So this is our second problem. All this water here and here. There's a drainage pipe that goes from here under. It's just broken and it's not working, and it's just undersized. The people that installed it did not think the kind of equipment's gonna be going back here to harvest the corn and everything. So we gotta rip all of this out, and then I got a 24-inch pipe by 20 foot long that we'll put in here, and then pack it in with some number 3 stone, get it packed in on top, resurface the top of it, and get it kind of layered out so the guys can get back here, and it's gonna be a straight laneway. This will all be opened up. This will all be opened up on both sides, so we can get back there. And then we're gonna see, if you can see, there's another barbed wire fence all the way down in front of that corn. That's got to come out so that he can harvest into about, probably, I think it's like 20 yards off of this water, because that's federal wetlands. So they got it staked out so that they can do that, but only a certain distance in. But other than that, we're gonna get all of this ripped out today, cleaned out, and then we'll start this, and then I'm gonna go hunting. And then tomorrow morning we'll get that culvert done, and then I'll clear all this out first, get the culvert done, and then I'll finish clearing the rest of these sections, and then we'll wrap it up. I'll get some footage for you guys. I'm gonna set up, I don't have a GoPro or anything like that yet, or even really a camera. I'm just using my iPhone, but I'm gonna use a skid steer right now, so I'll bring out the excavator, and I'll set the excavator on or the iPhone on the excavator while I'm using the skid steer to get some outside footage, and then I'll do vice versa. And then I'll get you guys in the cab and show you operating inside. So my brand new Bobcat over here that I bought a couple months ago, these are the snow tracks. I don't know if you guys can hear me. These are the snow tracks that are on it for the winter time, because I put it on a lot for There's like 4 or 5 lots. I got a guy that runs that for the winter time. And then these are the wide tracks that are like floating tracks. And those are like summertime, whatever. But these are on here right now because we got a huge storm. And but now it's starting to melt and looks like we're gonna have some decent weather for a little bit. But the reason I'm saying this is I drove out before the storm because my tracks were supposed to be in, and I got there, they were supposed to put them on, blah, 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 and they didn't have my tracks. So I had to run the storm. We ended up getting 14 inches of snow total, and we had to run it with that, and the machine was just slipping, not doing as well. So I complained. I was like, because they were supposed to have these in months ago when I bought the machine, and I never gave them to me. They're like, oh, we'll just hold them here. So I was like, okay. And then I got there, so they were really good about it. Bobcat is the best service. Parts, everything you need, they'll take care of you. And they ended up putting the tracks on me for free. So that was really cool. And every time, like, I was brush hogging and I broke this coupler, they came out that night, fixed it for me, no charge. So they've just really been taking care of me, and anything I need, they'll answer any time of the night. So same thing with this. We had a line blow on this, came out, fixed it. So I won't buy anything else with Bobcat for this type of equipment. So I'll climb in the cab here. Just the wire for the light when we're plowing. Dirty. Just gonna put the grapple on here. We're going through the brush. Be a lot easier. This isn't the most ideal. I'm driving with one knee, trying to do all this to film. But my buddy Tyler just ordered a GoPro for me, so that'll come in pretty soon, hopefully next week, and then be able to get a little bit better footage. So I changed my mind. I'm actually going to go through with the bucket first and just kind of clear it all out and get it piled, and then I'll take the grapple and move it around and everything. And I'll get the excavator out here in a minute once I get started. To get the footage. All right, so started to get stuff into piles, knocked all this down, cleared that. It's just so muddy. Like if I go through, like this is, it just sinks. Like that's probably a foot down as soon as I even go in it. So I can't like this, all this stuff in the middle. I just got all the big stuff and knocked it down, tried clearing into some of the piles, but to get it all evened out and clear, it's definitely not happening today because it's just sloshy mess. So I'm gonna prop this up on the skid steer here, and I'm gonna bring the excavator over and start taking this fence down. Working pretty good. Just kind of pile it up and move it as I go. Yank a post. Hard to tell where the next one is because sometimes they fall over. So sometimes just grab a hold of the barbed wire and like that one too loose. try and grab it tighter here. And I can just pull the post like that. And then it'll knock it down. But the problem is I'm gonna have to get on that other side because it wraps around all these trees. Get back up here. Grab a hold of this. On the other side of this ravine here. Camera's probably gonna fall. Well, maybe not. This will be way easier. Alright, so there's that. Grab a hold of this one. Lock this branch so it don't scratch the snot out of the machine. And just like that, it snaps. Grab the top of it. See if I can. And snap. Gonna move these here. Bear with me on these angles. I can't really. I don't have much where to prop it up. So once I have that GoPro, these videos will be a lot smoother. Alright, we just finished up for the day. Hopefully it dries out a little bit more tomorrow, but in the morning, gonna get a fresh load of stone in number 3s for that culvert pipe, and we'll dig that out with the Mini, install that, and then after that we'll finish clearing off everything, get the skid steer out there, smooth it all out, and that'll be a wrap for this one. So yeah, oh shoot, can't forget the goods. Oh, wrong way. Oh. Can't forget these guys. All right, we'll get out of here.